And welcome back to the Tangent Kings Fustercluck. I am, of course, your humble servant, G. Michael Francis. And, of course, my preferred pronouns are Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Mike,
Uh,
you know what my preferred pronouns are?
what?
The only pronouns I believe in are by and now.
Well, those are not pronouns, and neither are Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Uh,
Beep, boop, bop. And you've been banned on Twitter. Make more money.
and
Well,
I'm here
Bridget.
with my partner in crime, Mr. Triple J himself, Mr. JJ Banks. How you doing today, sir?
Uh, I'm doing great, Mike. I'm doing great.
I'll take your word for it.
Fantastic. Everything is just
Peachy.
peachy. Peachy.
Everything's just peachy king.
And not,
And none of us live in Georgia.
no, they don't. I had some Colorado peaches the other day, but those
Wait, Colorado peaches?
yeah, so they're like, have you never heard of those?
Well, I guess I should have guessed.
So they're like regular peaches except better.
Hmm.
So they're specialty peaches that can only be grown, I think, in higher altitudes, and they only grow specifically bloom, I think, certain times of the year. And they taste a little bit like nectarines, but if you taste a regular peach that you might have at, say, a Cub Foods or something, and then you go to a Colorado peach, it tastes more like a nectarine.
They're extra sweet.
Anka, my wife, says they are extra sweet.
Hmm. That's interesting. Might
Really
have to
nice.
try that sometime, even though she keeps popping in the background.
She does, yeah. And even though it's just like, hey, babe, can you shut off the background speaker? She's like, no.
Well, I mean, I can't hear the background speaker anyway, so
Yeah, good.
must mean we're good, and must mean that we're not trying to have a quiet conversation with the freight train.
La. Hey, you know what happened to my Colorado peaches today?
What happened?
Because everybody is dying to know. It's like, oh, Colorado peaches, tell me more. Well, one of them turned into a mouse.
What?
Yeah, so there was a basket of them sitting on our fridge this morning. And I went over and I'm like, oh, that one's a little brown. And I'm like, why is it fuzzy? That looks like a mouse. And I'm like, oh, wait, that's not a mouse. Apparently, it had gotten. The funny thing, I had one like 2 days before or a day before that, and it was fine. And I'm like, oh, that has grown so much fur off the side of it that it looked like between the peaches there was a mouse between it. And I'm like, it was like a bump, and it was not like the peach had gone fuzzy. It was like a lump had grown up and like had festered us in between them, and then the lump, it looked like there was a dead mouse just sitting between the peaches. And I'm like, oh, mold, you've done it again.
And you don't even have two micing cats to blame for that.
I don't.
Yeah, that's one of the joys you'll find, especially when you get a house with a cat. You'll find that they'll give you love presents every once in a while, either a sparrow or a mouse.
Now, what about a rabbit?
I haven't gotten a rabbit yet.
You haven't gotten a rabbit.
Nope.
Is it like having pets at like a house in the middle of the South? Is it like hitting a like an item block from Mario Kart where it goes beep 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 beep, dead rat, dead rat?
Honestly, I'm not sure.
Have you not know what Mario Kart is, Mike?
Well, yeah, I know what Mario Kart is. It's
Do you
just
not know the item block from Mario Kart?
well, for whatever reason, when you said Mario Kart, my mind said Super Mario. Uh,
Super Mario Kart. Who cares what's happening in Taiwan right now, Mike? We got to get you up to speed on Mario Kart.
all the jokes I have lined up. Well, okay, I don't actually have any jokes lined up, but oh my goodness.
Goodness gracious me.
How do you know when a politician is just desperate to try to make a good point with somebody? How do you know when a politician is trying so desperately to cover their butt? When they say stupid stuff like this.
When I was a little girl, I was told at the beach if I dug a hole deep enough, we would reach China. So we've always felt a connection there.
I was just so happy that when I was 5, I stubbed my toe and it was red. And it just reminds me of the red skinned people that we inherited America from. That's kind of what it's like. That's what she's saying. Like, our eyes.
No. It's more along the lines of Well, I stubbed my toe once on a table, and the table said "Made in China." So we have a very special connection with China there.
My connection with China is that I own something that says "Made in China."
Yeah.
That's us.
Or my personal favorite is yeah, every Sunday I would go have lunch at Panda Express, so I feel a real special connection with China there.
That's a good one. This one time I ate at Perkins and I just feel a real connection with. What kind of nationality is Perkins?
American.
American? Oh, how far we have fallen.
How desperate for a diplomatic BS do you have to be to pull that? I mean,
Right.
good gravy.
Well, I mean, is anybody even questioning right now, like, how is she, like, what? Nancy Pelosi senile? I didn't realize that. Like, she doesn't know where she. I mean, I think she knows she's less senile than Biden, but that's not by a large margin.
Well, I don't think it's quite senility. I think she's just an idiot.
I would agree with that.
I mean, you come up with a line like that. You can't. I'm sorry, you can't blame that on any sort of medical condition. That's that's just stupidity. Or no, that's not so much stupidity. That's more there's a man I watch all the time. His name is Masad Ayub, and he had this term, which I'm going to amend a little bit to fit this scenario. I believe this falls under diplomatic weaselcraft.
Okay, I know you said weasel craft, but the only thing I could think of was like a weasel taking a dump on a desk for some reason, and I'm like, ugh.
I said
That's
weasel
fair.
craft, not weasel
Is that,
crap.
is that I'm thinking of a ferret.
Although,
Have you ever had a ferret, Mike?
no, I haven't. But
Disgusting. They're cute to hold, and then they just defecate on you, and I'm like, oh, this is disgusting. This is like the worst thing. No, here's the interesting thing. So I think they're deliberately trying to provoke China. I really do.
that's an interesting take.
So Joel Skousen, he writes for World Affairs Brief. It's sort of a weekly kind of analysis of what's going on in the world. And one of the things he's pointing out was he believes that the deep state they're trying to provoke a war with China right now. Not maybe like a full-on like direct confrontation war, but
Kind of like a second Cold War, you mean?
Well, here's the thing: the globalists, the deep state in the U.S., their overarching goal right now is to eventually get to the point where the U.S. is attacked by either by a coalition of Russia or China or whoever, ultimately to weaken the U.S. enough where it can be forcibly turned into be part of a global, not just a global military alliance, but a global New World Order government. Basically, that you collapse the country or weaken it, and then turn it into a global state, and then you kind of retaliate from there. That's why the U.S., for example, this is very well known, but we're not on a mutually assured destruction policy as far as nuclear armament is concerned. We're on a policy of absorb a first strike, then retaliate with whatever's left. Because the people that run the deep state think, oh, we'll totally be able to retaliate and that'll be okay. No, that's a first strike's going to totally destroy a lot of the infrastructure and equipment we have. And in this case, it's part of their overarching strategy of weakening the U.S. So having them be involved in a two-front area while our intentions in Ukraine, that might be the case. That's why you see a lot of these military changes going on right now, is that they're deliberately trying to weaken the U.S. to make them more vulnerable, because the U.S. has outclassed our second place and third place competitors in the world for so long, but that gap is rapidly shrinking.
I mean, it definitely doesn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me anyway. I mean, considering there's a guy in this administration, I forget exactly who, but he's famous for boinking a Chinese spy.
What's the name?
I can't even remember the name.
Jerry Sussman.
Was it Sussman?
Usman. I'm putting two random names together. Is his name Gerald Ford? Arkansas.
Oh no, we're naming an
Kansas.
aircraft carrier after that guy.
Is his name Austin, Texas? Burt, Wichita. Is that like code names for spies? Yes, I would like
I'm
Portland
Chuck Finley.
Badger to check into the hotel. Seattle Nightmare is a real problem overseas.
Too much for me. Goodbye,
What-
Mr. Doseki.
Rio. Toucan, Rio Grande.
What is that? An OnlyFans username? What the hell?
I'd like Badonkabonk.
But Doc, oh wait, no, that's
Doc-
Hunter, isn't it?
His name is Donkey. His name is Donkey.
Oh,
Ponky.
don't tell me Pastor Donkey Stonks got pulled into that too.
Donkey.
I'm sorry, I had to. For those of you who are wondering why we're laughing hysterically, go watch our episode when we actually did a podcast format. Look for Christianity in the West. You'll know what I'm talking about. Oh boy, is he gonna be mad at me? I'm gonna get cursed by a pastor tonight. That's for sure.
The pastor's just like, well, let's check my messages. Oh my, click, close, delete, block. Yes, Bishop Sheena, I'd like to talk about.
Whoa! Back that train up.
I would like to write a novel about Eastern philosophy in the West, and he's like, get out.
Oh no, it was more like, get out!
Get out of my office!
And then turned right around. It was a sweet old grandpa again.
Okay.
So that was our sweet take on that one.
Yeah, hot take. Mike, give me a 10-second hot take on Barney.
Barney.
Yep.
I haven't seen him in like 25 years. So
Give me a hot take on Barney.
that's my hot take on Barney. Don't care.
Barney, childhood indoctrination by pedophiles. All right, next hot take.
Oh well. Well, when you put it that way.
That's the joke. That is a joke, people. I haven't seen Barney in 25 years as well.
But it wouldn't surprise me.
I love you, you love me.
It all makes sense now.
F-16 with the bop, bop, bop.
I just got shot by an angry dad with an AR-15. Where do we come up with this stuff?
Where do we go now? Where do we go? Guns and Roses.
Into the ditch.
It's cutting out. It's not saying that. Anyway, so yeah, no, I was kind of. So by the way, I was gonna ask Mike, are we gonna? Well, actually, no, we can talk about that after the show. But one of the other things I was gonna say is, so Taiwan, China shooting missiles over Taiwan right now. That's lots.
I missed that one.
Oh, did you not know that?
No.
Yeah, China shooting missiles. They're like, oh, we're so angry. Nancy Pelosi don't like us, but we don't like her. Shoot missiles, please. Yeah.
And she landed anyway because even
She's like, I don't know where anything is. Taiwan, is that a country in Africa?
we're talking about Pelosi, not AOC. And no, before somebody brings it up, no, I do not secretly wish to sleep with AOC. Okay.
Yeah, so anyway, no, yeah, it's you know, they're shooting missiles over Taiwan. I don't know if they've hit anything yet. So
I mean, again,
what do you mean we're supposed to shoot at the island, not over the island?
Or maybe they were trying to shoot over the line. You know, it's like that scene out of Robin Hood. Bugger me, he cleared it.
I mean, they're trying to hit us now. Are you sure? It's got my name on it. Maybe they were. It's just terrible acronym. Yeah.
Or maybe they were trying to hit it's which, China. And I'm talking to the People's Republic of China. Maybe you should try missing Taiwan. You might actually hit something.
China, you mean West Taiwan?
Yeah, West Taiwan. We're good. We're based on this show.
We have Taiwan and West Taiwan. There's only two. They're technically the same country.
Exactly. But moving right along, somewhat of a more serious topic, but oh boy, have I got a joke in store for that one.
Oh.
So apparently, our beloved president, a couple days ago, had signed
Our beloved what?
Our beloved president.
Oh, okay, I heard you right. Okay, I thought you were
Yeah. So our beloved president signed an executive order to allow the DHS to basically find a way to fund interstate travel for abortion tourism, I believe is what the cool kids call it.
Abortion tourism?
Yeah.
What is this? It's like, hey, we're on a spring break and we're just gonna go, party and get pregnant and then just go get abortions. Like,
yeah, that's pretty much what it comes down to. Before someone fact checked me, that's also according to Planned Parenthood's own statistics.
Abortion tourism?
Well, I mean, the fact that like 90% of abortions provided within the US are out of convenience.
How much?
Like upwards of 90%.
Oh my God.
Yep. So anyway, our beloved leader, our fearless leader, he had a few words about it, which I shall share presently.
No, today I'm signing the second executive order I'm about to sign that responds to the healthcare crisis that has unfolded since the Supreme Court overturned Roe and that women are facing all across America. Healthcare crisis is, it's hard for me to even understand how they think this. Healthcare crisis is women can't choose, can't get an abortion even in the case of incest, even in the case of rape. But it goes beyond that. There are a lot of women who take prescriptions prescribed by their doctors and have been taking for some time for other conditions, for arthritis, for epilepsy, for Crohn's diseases. And in many cases, these prescriptions are not being filled.
What?
And he goes on spouting BS for like a straight 8 minutes. Like,
he's talking about birth control, using it for medicinal purposes?
I don't know. He doesn't make that clear. Or I guess some arthritis medicine may have detrimental effects on a developing fetus. I don't know. He doesn't clarify, but you hear him. Oh yeah, but before I get to that, there's a very important question I wanted to ask, and that very important question is, who said it better?
It's hard for me to even.
That's all, folks.
Okay, that was a little mean-spirited.
Oh, if your idea of mean-spirited is using Looney Tunes jokes as a sitting president of the United States expense, I can't.
Because he is a Looney Tune.
I'm surprised he didn't reference Elmer Fudd. He looks like him.
No, an idiot with a shotgun. I'm sorry, that's Dick Cheney.
It's still funny 25 years later.
Yeah, exactly.
How long ago was it? Oh, sorry, I accidentally shotgun blasted the sitting president of the United States in the back. Sorry, totally an accident. This is totally an accident, Dick. Oh, I didn't realize if I squeezed this and pointed at someone would die. Oh.
Well, I don't think he died. I think he was just treated in critical condition.
Yeah, wasn't it George W. Bush that got shot?
No.
Who got shot? Who got shot?
I don't remember. I think it was some senator.
Oh, senator got shot. I remember that when I was like 12 years old. I'm like, Dick Cheney shot someone. I'm like, who's Dick Cheney? Why does his name start with a dick? Is he mean? No,
Oh.
Jacob. No, little Jacob. That means its name is Richard. I'm like, oh, why'd I call him Richard? I don't know, Jacob. I'm your mom, and I'm overwhelmed by things. I don't need to answer your question. I'm like, okay.
And for those of you playing bingo, mark off Banks airing his dirty laundry.
But my laundry is already washed, Mike. Dirty laundry. Hey, at least I didn't title the at least I didn't title the name of my memoirs as I'm so happy that my mom is dead. Jeanette McCurdy, Sam from iCarly.
No.
She titled her memoir as that, and people are like, how dare you say that? That's offensive to your mom. And it's just like, her mom was a terrible person, and it's also kind of for a joke. Like, chill out, people.
Well, there's that Catholic sense of me that's like, that's kind of pushing it. Oh, but that Looney Tunes joke wasn't.
Oh no, going too far.
I mean, look, I'm sorry, the man's a Looney Tune. I mean, he lied for a straight 8 minutes. I gotta make fun of something.
Yeah, well, the thing is that, I mean, someone pointed out too, like, he's not just, he's a liar. He's like, obviously he's not in his right mind, but he's always been an idiot. And
Exactly. I mean, wasn't it Barack Obama who himself said never underestimate Joe's ability to or yes, of course I'm gonna bleep it out.
Mike got his swear word in. I haven't even gotten my swear word in yet, but
Oh Jesus.
then we got the hard cuts though. But there's just too many idiots in DC right now.
Yeah, and he sort of hinted at that story, that story that broke out 3 months ago, of that little 10-year-old girl who had to go across state lines to get an abortion. That whole thing, which started out, nobody could find anything on it, and then like a week later, a story magically appeared.
Yeah, just seemingly out of
the blue. And it was out of Ohio, which does allow abortions if the life of the mother is threatened.
Didn't people have trouble corroborating that story? It's like,
yeah, that's what I just said.
Yeah, well, it's like the funny. Well, didn't they say, Mike, that didn't they say like, oh gosh, what was it? It was that she did that, and then as soon as people fact check it or something, like actually fact check it, suddenly the left totally stopped talking about it.
Actually, I actually lost track of the story myself.
Yeah, they just dropped it. It's like, actually, that story is not true, or this is what happened. It was an illegal immigrant that raped her.
Oh yeah, that I do remember.
And then they dropped it.
And the mother of the child was like, "Oh no, don't send him to jail." I'm like, something's fishy going on here.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's asking too many questions. Just like those 3 kids that beat up that one kid outside of LeBron James's school. And as soon as they found out, like, hard evidence that, yeah, we know for a fact it wasn't self-defense. They killed this kid. They just stopped talking about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because, whenever the story just doesn't go their way, it just, like that. It goes, Shia
Shazam! It's gone! Poof!
But yeah, why are politicians such? Ooh, we need some new politicians in office.
We do. We should just do a sequel to 1776.
I mean, yeah, but and ultimately
1777.
Yeah, but personally, that's what I found. I mean, on a personal level, I detest the man, and by the man I mean Donald Trump. I'm talking about Donald Trump in this instance. Like I said, on a personal level, I detest the man.
Mm-hmm.
But what I found so beautiful about his presidency was that he very clearly wasn't a politician. Now, he wasn't there like, spouting all these platitudes, just fancy way of saying excrement of a male cow.
You mean AOC?
Well, that too. I mean, just insert politician's name here. And in that, yes, I include Ted Cruz. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of him either.
Why is that?
Oh, because he jumped on board with the January 6th guys being domestic terrorists.
Oh, he thought they were domestic terrorists now.
Which, like I said, watch the clips, people. Go back to where we covered the January 6th riot. You'll see that the nicest thing I had to say about them was stupid. But they were not domestic terrorists. No, it was, like I said, and I think I said this in the last episode. No, worst case scenario, it was just a massive hissy fit.
Yeah.
And
it's obviously staged by the feds.
Possibly. But
wait, Mike, are you saying that we disagree on something?
Well, it's just I'm open to the possibility that it may have. Hold up.
I'll be the Orthodox. I'm just kidding.
Hiya.
Sorry.
No, it's just. I mean, I'm open to the possibility, but I need more than just circumstantial evidence. Yeah. I have a mind like a lawyer.
Saul Goodman.
No. St. Thomas More. Oh, that is a. He's one of my personal heroes, St. Thomas More.
Oh, Saul Goodman's mine. That's a lie.
All right.
Have you ever seen Breaking Bad?
No, but we are cutting down into the last 5 minutes. So.
We are, yeah.
Well, let us not try to go over so I don't have to explain why I'm a cheap bastard.
It keeps the show short.
Yeah, that's stuff. Anyways, so I think we will air our grievances.
Yeah. Wait.
Oh yeah, by the way, welcome back, Brandon Herrera. Even though you're never gonna see this,
Brandon Herrera.
He's a gun tuber. He got in trouble with YouTube because he made a video about the Japanese pipe gun that shot Shinzo Abe.
Oh, he made a joke about it?
No, he didn't make a joke about it. He just did like a video testing his own version.
He got suspended?
Yeah, because he showed how to make black powder or make ammunition.
It's almost like YouTube doesn't want people to know that. That's all it says.
I've been watching way too much Home Improvement.
I've got a book. Wait, no, my background doesn't work. Okay.
Yeah, boo.
Yeah. Hey, you want me to see if you pull an Alec Baldwin?
No. I want this to be monetized.
No. Oh, no! Oh, dog, give me my Oscar. No jail time!
Yeah, there's another idiot who should be behind bars.
Yeah, but he plays the right cards, so... Or he plays
course.
for the right... He goes to bat for the right team.
Mm-hmm.
For the in team, you know?
Yeah, because... I mean, this is a little late to bring this up because that happened, 6 months ago?
He's been out of the news for so long.
Yeah, no, it's like, what?
How does he do it? He got away with it.
I mean, because Hollywood is a good old boys club.
I think there's a network called the Good Old Boys Network that the FBI runs. I don't know anything about it. I've heard of it though.
Yeah.
Like a deep state thing.
Well, anyway, like I said, we aired our grievances, so I think it's time to bid our audience a very fond adieu.
Hey, Mike.
Hmm?
Give me a hot take on the Nicene Creed.
The Nicene Creed. I accept it 100%. There's my hot take.
Well, that is a really spicy hot take.
Well, I don't exactly have time. We only have 2 minutes, 15 seconds left on the timer.
That's enough time for a hot take. Let me get one more. Let me get one more quick hot take. Give me a hot take on
Well, just keep in mind it's 20 to midnight, and I am about 90% through my second Dos Equis.
Hot take of Pope Leo the First.
Okay, you're gonna expect me to remember someone as obscure as Leo the First?
I know more about Leo the First than you do.
I mean, at least give me something more well known. Like say, give me like Leo not Leo the 13th. Like St. Pius the 10th.
How about Bonaparte the First?
Bonaparte the first. Excellent general, terrible statesman.
Oh crap! You figured it out already. You saw it totally onto me. You mean Napoleon? Yeah. He wasn't a pope. Yeah.
He did try to kidnap one though.
He tried to kidnap a pope.
Yeah, and contrary to
Comment
popular,
Operation Baguette Basket. What am I
And-
gonna do in that?
I
Kidnap a
don't,
pope.
I can't remember. But what I do also remember is, contrary to popular belief, Hitler didn't try to kidnap Pius XII. He tried to kill him.
Nice.
Yeah. So all this talk about Hitler's Pope, who saved more Jews than all of the European resistance movements combined.
Yeah, it was Soviet propaganda, believe it or not, after the war.
Yes,
They
it
didn't like
was.
him. Yeah.
But anyway, we have less than a minute, so we better say our goodnight. So thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one. Okay, with that shit-eating grin.
I'm practicing my Biden wave. If I just wave in the general direction of people talking, that should be okay.
Yeah. Anyways, good night, guys. Pax et bonus!